Special thanks to today's sponsor, Vincero Watches.
Hey, brother, and welcome to another edition of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are taking the ultimate Rubeus Hagrid quiz.
Why did you say it like that? Guys, before we get started, I want to give a special thanks to today's sponsor, Vincero.com. Right now, they're offering 15% off for all of our users by going to the link in the description down below and using promo code SCB. 15% off your entire purchase plus free shipping. These guys have been supporting the channel for a long time now, and it's because Jay and I have become huge fans of the watches themselves. I actually have like one of every collection at this point. Today, I am wearing the Kairos Mesh Edition, and I absolutely love it. I actually can't tell you how many compliments I get on this thing. It's just super modern looking and really cool. I love the gray on gray. Also, super cool thing that Vincero does is offers custom engraving on the backs of the watches. So if you want to give it as a gift or something, have their name put on there, or even just like a special message, it's just a really cool thing that they do. And they have free shipping worldwide on all of their orders. And again, they have 6 different men's collections and 4 different women's collections. I think I literally have one of all 6, and Alice has several of the 4, and we wear these things literally every day. Guys, I highly recommend you check these out in the link in the description down below, and use promo code SCB for 15% off your entire order, and remember, they all come with free shipping.
If you are new to Jay vs. Ben, this is how it's going to work. Derek is going to read us the questions out there, and we are going to have to answer them from memory.
And the way that it's going to work is that if both of us do not know the answer, we can agree to take the multiple choice, or if one of us knows the answer and the other doesn't, we have our handy dandy 30-second timer here where somebody can basically just push the pressure on someone else.
Right, but whenever the timer is done, both people have to reveal.
Yes.
Yes, so you can't just push it just because you think the other person doesn't know and you're in the lead or something like that. Also, if you want to play along with us, we encourage you to head over to pottermore.com. We'll put a link to the quiz itself down in the description below to see if you can beat us.
Yeah, it's on.
Question 1. In which chapter did we first meet Hagrid?
Oh, like the name of the chapter?
The name of the chapter.
Oh, man. Like, oh, I know the gist of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
yes,
the,
yes.
like the, okay, I think it's like, yeah, unless I'm just totally wrong. Unless it's like, oh.
Well, Harry Potter chapters always do this thing where like the title might pick up and cover like a lot of other stuff that you don't think about, but like it ultimately includes the details, so.
Yeah, man, now I'm second guessing myself altogether. Oh boy, I might be, I am seriously gonna sit down one day with like flashcards and memorize all of the freaking.
Like just the chapter titles?
Yeah, the chapter titles and the order they go in. That's what's gonna happen.
That would be impressive. That would be impressive.
Okay, I completely changed my answer.
I'm taking a stab in the dark, so I'm sort of going for like a generalized moment here.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I said the keeper of the keys.
I said the owl post.
The correct answer is The Boy Who Lived.
The boy who, oh
my gosh!
Because it's the, oh, what a trick question. I was like, the one on the rock.
Yeah.
I can't believe both fell for it. It's so hard.
He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad.
Oh,
I'm so
been
mad.
That, okay, here I was like,
oh, man.
That's a stiff question for the first one.
Because it's like chapter 4 before he comes back or something.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh my gosh.
And I was thinking that it had
boy
everything
who
to do
lived.
with all the owl deliveries, and I was like, I wonder if it's like ultimately he comes in or like beats down the door right at the end of that chapter or something. I couldn't remember.
I initially put like the house on the rock or something.
Right, I had that
rock,
same thought.
And then I was like, no, maybe it's the keeper of the keys, because I think it's like, because I always remember when I listen to Sorcerer's Stone, they call him that a lot, but then never again.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
This is just,
anyway, oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. Wow, good start.
Question 2. Which book did Hagrid assign to his Care of Magical Creatures class?
I got this one. This one I got. I feel like it's a bit of a trick question, but I'm still sure I've got it.
yes, yeah. I mean, because you could easily fall victim to a very simple thing.
Yeah.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
The Monster Book of Monsters.
It is the Monster Book o' Monsters.
They want you to say Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
They do.
That
The
is one of
lowest
the
of
answers.
pain.
Especially because these quizzes typically go in like book order, and this wouldn't be until 3rd year, so they like
Because
like, oh yeah, this is what was his first year book, and that is Fantastic Beasts, even though they're not still taking care of magical creatures yet.
Right. I think that was more early world building.
Yeah, you say that, except that in Order of the Phoenix, Grubbly Plank is using Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's like they go back to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Question 3. Before becoming a teacher, what was Hagrid's job title at Hogwarts?
Is this what we just talked
Is
about?
it, I know.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change it.
I mean, they use a specific phrase all the time, but there's like an extended title too.
Okay.
Derek, can I ask you if it's the extended title?
I'll say whoever gets it more right will get the point.
Oh my god.
Oh man. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I said Keeper of Keys, Gamekeeper.
The most full answer is Keeper of Keys and Grounds.
Mm-hmm. So, Keeper of Keys.
Am I wrong in thinking that they call him a gamekeeper?
They do.
They do call him
the
the
time?
All the
Gamekeeper.
time. All the time.
I think they also call him Caretaker at some point.
Yeah.
Or is it Filch, the caretaker?
Oh no,
Filch
Filch is the caretaker. Excuse me.
You're right.
Yeah. That one trips me up a lot. But I had the Keeper of the Keys written down, and then I erased it and put Gamekeeper because it was like, exactly what you said, where it's like in the beginning it seems like they call him the Keeper of the Keys.
Yeah.
And then it just seems like they
And then they
introduce
just
him as
stop.
like,
Yeah, he's the Gamekeeper.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Derek, are you giving us that point or not?
I don't know if I can. I don't know. It's the Keeper of the Keys and Grounds. That's his full title.
I feel like you guys know that even though we didn't get that point, we know that.
We know that. We know that.
You did not know, but
That's honestly, I always feel the most assured. Like, I'm perfectly okay with missing a question as long as everybody at home like understands where we were coming from. It's like, you guys get us. You get us.
Question 4. Why was Hagrid expelled from Hogwarts?
This is sort of a long answer.
Man, this new font that we've selected is really showing how bad my handwriting truly is.
Yeah. Can you read this? I don't know.
my gosh.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Said accused of opening the Chamber of Secrets and killing a girl.
I said, Death of Moaning Myrtle had Aragog hidden in castle.
I guess both of those are mostly correct. He's accused of using Slytherin's monster to attack students is the answer that the quiz gives. But both of you are correct. It's
I'm
the
giving
Death
us
of
that.
Moaning
Okay.
Myrtle.
Yeah. I'm gonna say we both
And then
fully and that's one with like the multiple choice. It would be beyond a no-brainer.
Yeah. Right.
actually, I will say, he wasn't even accused of using Slytherin's monster, was he? Like he was just accused of having Aragog, right?
I mean, the problem is that Myrtle died.
Yeah.
So-
someone died and they had to do something. I understand that. But like, I don't think they knew it was Slytherin's monster at the
Did
time.
they know it was? Well, they talk about because they say the Chamber of Secrets was open 50 years ago.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think that they do believe the Chamber of Secrets has been open. But
Right.
the fact, do they even know about Aragog specifically, or does he like scuttle out and like run into the forest?
Well, that's like in the movie.
I was gonna say, is that a movie thing?
I think like he does find him with the big spider.
Oh, okay.
And they think that's the monster.
Who on earth would think that Slytherin's monster was a spider?
I know. Whatever.
Come on.
Question 5. What did Hagrid get Harry for his 11th birthday?
Oh no. Oh.
I think I know exactly what just happened over there.
My gosh. There we go. Okay, I got it.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Hedwig.
The snowy owl.
Hedwig is correct.
Yay! Oh my
Also
god. I was
a cake,
like,
but
cake?
Hedwig.
Yeah. So
He got him his letter to Hogwarts.
because he shows up on his birthday with a cake, a very famous cake, which I think he's actually
he's
holding
holding,
right there.
yeah, right.
Happy birthday, Harry.
Yeah.
That's always one of those cakes. Whenever I see it, I'm like, that looks like a good cake.
It does look
Man,
like a good
the
cake.
pink icing.
And
We
then
should
they always
make-
talk about how bad Hagrid's baking is for the rest of the series.
I know. But like, I bet it's great.
I bet it is too.
He's got it.
I don't think it's bad. I think he just uses unconventional ingredients.
Probably.
It may even just be the fact that they always call them like stone cakes.
Rock cakes.
Rock cakes.
Yeah.
Rock cakes.
It's like, is it like biting rocks?
It seems like it would hurt.
It does.
Is it like peanut brittle or something? I don't know.
I think it's
I'd
just
be
really
curious.
hard rolls.
For like British folks, is that like an actual dish or offering?
Yeah, like a
I
rock
have no
cake.
idea.
Like I wonder if it's like a scone. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll find
I
out.
don't know.
We'll
We'll
find
find
out.
out.
Someone
They'll
will
tell
let
us.
us know.
Question 6. What does Hagrid's first name mean?
Boy, this is a sneaky question. You have to like a little bit know.
A little bit no.
Yeah.
I think. I mean,
I
I hope I got
think-
this right.
yeah,
3,
me too.
2, 1.
Red?
Red.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's in the books.
Yeah,
That's like
that's-
extracurricular reading.
Right. I think I could have deduced it out, but the biggest reason that I knew is because of the
The Sorcerer's Stone video.
yes, the
Yes.
Sorcerer's Stone we went on. Yeah, the video where it's like the
You needed
red,
a red
black-
stone, a white stone, and a black stone to make the Philosopher's Stone, and Harry has 3 father figures, Albus, Hagrid, and Sirius, and there. Albus means white, Rubeus means red, and black means black.
right.
Yes.
It's so the last one will trip
Tricky.
you up. Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Question 7. When did we first see Hagrid with Harry in the books?
When did we first see Hagrid with Harry in the books? Like, describe what's happening. Or
Essentially, yes. Also, I'm gonna just come in here real quick, and we're just gonna write these. I'll explain later.
What?
I'll explain later. It's fine.
Okay. I have many things to write. I do not want to miss this. Well, I'm ready.
I'm also ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Not to harken back to an earlier question, but in The Boy Who Lived, delivering Harry to Privet Drive.
That is correct. He arrives on Sirius Black's motorbike with
Baby
Yeah,
Harry?
baby.
Tiny baby Harry?
a tiny baby Harry.
He's so small.
Yep, that is exactly it. Yeah.
Cool!
When he brought him to the Dursleys as a baby.
That's right.
Dursleys.
Kind of the same question again.
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, that's why I was, I doubled down on my questioning of it. I was like, am I understanding the question correctly?
Right.
Because we did just cover this.
Yes.
Question 8. At what age was Hagrid expelled?
What age was he expelled? Oh man. What would it be?
I know, it's like one of these,
You know, what age?
it's a strange,
I think that's right. I'm trying to remember. I'm like confused. I'm trying to decide if I think he was in the same year as Tom Riddle or not, because I know that one. Oh, I'm like seriously. I've got like such a gut feeling about a different number that they can see that I've written down. I'm gonna write it in the corner. My goodness, I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong. I should just go with my gut. Should I? What do you think, Ben?
it seems like it always pays off for you without fail at all times. In my personal experience, your gut is always right.
All right, you've done this to yourself. You've done this to yourself. Or me. Maybe you've done it to me. Maybe you know exactly what
I
I'm
don't
thinking.
want any responsibility
Here
for
we
this at all.
go.
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
3,
Ready?
2, 1.
13.
13.
13 is correct.
Yes! Oh my god, I had 15 written down. Oh my gosh.
So I've just cost myself a
A point for the lead.
point pump lead.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Oh man.
gravy. Well,
'Cause
so
Tom Riddle is in his 5th year.
yes, my confusion was coming from like Harry turns 11 in his first year, like, but he's sort of like the youngest person in the grade.
Oh right. Like I basically had to use Harry logic, where it's like Harry's he's the teenage year of the year he is at Hogwarts.
Exactly,
And that's how I was
exactly.
like, if this comes down to like a month in the middle of the year for Hagrid, that's a complete crapshoot.
I was
Yeah.
like, well, he could be 14 technically
Right.
in his 3rd year.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, then I was like, I'm pretty sure it says 3rd year, but then am I confusing it because Harry's in his 3rd year? No, Harry's in his 2nd year. Boy, I was all over the place on that one. I got it right.
I literally had the same logic though. I was
Yeah.
like, it's so weird that it was the same as Harry. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, it isn't.
Nope, it's the 2nd year for Harry.
We got that
Whoops.
wrong.
Boy, 13.
Question 9. Where was Hagrid sent in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
This one seems like it should have been a little earlier.
I don't disagree.
Yep. Ready? Hogwarts. No, Azkaban.
Azkaban is correct.
My heart dropped. I was like, he didn't get sent there.
That's right. He was sent to the Ministry of Magic.
Okay, moving on.
Question 10. What did Hagrid tell Harry he wanted more than anything in the world when he was young?
Also seems like it should have been earlier. I feel like they're like baiting you into a false sense of security here. Maybe. Dragon.
It's a dragon.
Oh, nice dragon.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Question 11. What color and pattern was on Hagrid's trusty umbrella? Which is also why I took them before.
Okay, I think I got it.
3, 2, 1.
It said flowery pink umbrella.
It was a flowery pink umbrella.
Yay!
Can we have our toys back, please?
Yeah. Sorry.
Does he have flowers on these?
They don't, actually.
Oh,
which
so
is
it's
why
just pink.
Kind of why I took them away, because I'm like, this is going to...
All 3 of these Hagrid figures have pink on them.
They do.
Well, 2 of them both have the umbrella, so that makes sense.
What is Hagrid's affinity with the color pink?
Hey, brother.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
I like teased it as if it was like today's video.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact for you, every time after like we get past like the hook in our video, we will audibly say,
Yeah, we'll do
It
like
genuinely helps.
yeah.
like psychs you up for the rest of the video.
Right, exactly. You should do it at home as well.
Yeah, you should sing the intro
The
music.
jingle. Yeah.
Question 12. Which of these treats did Hagrid like to bake? Treacle tart, pumpkin pasties, cauldron cakes, rock cakes?
Well then, I feel like maybe we already talked about it.
Yes.
That's
3,
right.
2, 1.
Treacle rock cakes.
That's correct.
D.
Gee,
I wrote everything else and I was like, yeah, that's it.
It's that one.
Question 13. What was Hagrid's mother's name?
Oh, I know it's in the brain space somewhere.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong mother. I just read Order of the Phoenix. Ugh. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong. This is not right. Nope.
Are we thinking of Lupin's?
Nope, I was thinking of Sirius's.
I think I would recognize it if I heard it, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to pull it out of my brain skull here.
Okay.
So I'd go multiple choice unless you...
Let me. All right, yeah, let's just get multiple choice.
Let's do it.
The answers are Hengist of Upper Barton, Cyclops, Fredwulfa, Morholt.
Okay. Yep. Knew
Ready?
it when I heard it.
3, 2, 1.
Fredwulfa.
Fredwulfa is correct.
That's right. I put down Walburga.
Oh,
It sounds like relatively close. I don't
It's
blame
the
you.
Wolfa and the Walburga.
Yeah.
But we made that whole
Yeah.
video about Walpurgis Night.
I know.
Yeah. I was
That
like,
was
ooh.
interesting.
It was.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Question 14. When Harry first visited Hagrid's hut, what did he find outside the door?
Hagrid's a weirdly big plot device.
It's
Sorcerer's
just like-
Stone.
Yeah.
It's like, how on earth could they ever figure out this information?
Hagrid
accidentally tells him.
Keep it secrets. Do you think Dumbledore almost counts on it?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I could guess. I don't know if multiple choice would help me here. I feel like it could just be anything.
It's like the outside of, like the Weasleys, there's always like the, the Wellington boots.
Oh, sure.
You know, it's like, is it just like an
Is it-
obscure
yeah.
detail that there's something there? I have an idea, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, well,
You ready?
fair enough.
3, 2, 1.
Fang.
I also said Fang.
The correct answer is a crossbow and a pair of galoshes.
Ah, you even said boots.
Man, I
what
know,
do you know?
weird. What is the
Apparently.
deal? Is that like a thing? Because I don't keep my boots outside my door, but it seems like everyone else does. Where do you guys keep your boots?
Inside? I don't know.
Inside.
Bottom of my closet?
Yeah.
A not stealing place? Well, I don't feel like this is the best quiz we've ever done.
Like in terms
Performance-wise.
of... Oh, like we've missed a lot?
Well, like three? Okay, maybe that's not that bad.
Shoot, for me, this is par for the course. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm used to being here.
Yeah.
Question 15. This is a select all that apply. Which of the following books did Hagrid consult after obtaining a dragon egg? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, From Egg to Inferno, A Dragon Keeper's Guide, Dragon Species of Great Britain and Ireland, Men Who Love Dragons Too Much, The Monster Book of Monsters.
I'm down to like one that I am unsure of.
I feel like 2 sound right to me.
2 sound right, and then I'm iffy about the third one. Okay.
This is one of those where I feel like whenever they do this, it's always 3. So I know what would be my third guess, which would be this one for the folks at home. But you ready?
Yep. Come to a conclusion.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
I said B and C. Yeah.
I said B and C as well.
The correct answer is From Egg to Inferno, A Dragon Keeper's Guide, B, Dragon Species of Great Britain and Ireland, C, and that's it.
Yeah!
you let us on.
Oh, I was so
I
on the
did,
fence
I
about
did.
D, but then you know what I remembered is the third one Ron finds in Goblet of Fire when they're trying to figure out how to fight the dragons, and he says like, "This is for nutters like Hagrid who want to own them."
Oh.
That's what. And then I was like, once I had that, I was like, yes, I got it.
I got it.
Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
It just didn't seem to me like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them would be a particularly good guide on how to keep dragons.
No, well, because they mention it on Harry's book list, but that's basically about it. Like, they
Sure.
never, like, consult you, you know. Especially in the first book, because he doesn't have any magical beast classes.
Question 16. Why did Hagrid tell Harry he would love to see him win the Triwizard Tournament?
I feel like it has to do with, this right here, what I just wrote. Man, it's like, I don't know what the wording on this is gonna be. Like, I feel like I remember the situation in which, I remember, like, him saying those words to him.
Right.
And I even know the situation, but I'm like, what is the specific reason he says?
Right. Yeah, I can remember him saying the words.
Yeah. Well, I have an answer. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I have an answer.
I have an answer. I don't feel very confident about it, but I'll happily turn.
Yeah, okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I said because he thinks they're both outsiders.
I said after all he's been through.
The answer, according to the quiz, is to show everyone that you don't have to be pureblood to succeed.
Oh, I thought about the pure-bloodedness.
But that is what I mean. This is like where I didn't know the phrasing. Because it's like, what's happened is Rita Skeeter just wrote the article about Hagrid being like a half-breed giant. And Hagrid came in or Dumbledore comes in and talks to Hagrid while Harry's there. And they convince him that it doesn't matter. Or maybe it's Hermione who says something like, I don't know, like look at Hermione, she's Muggle-born, and what, I don't know. Ugh.
I can't remember if that's in. Oh, maybe you're right. Is it after Ron? No. I think I'm confusing the moment when Malfoy gets turned into a ferret and when Ron tries to attack him and ends up puking slugs. But I think that's when Hagrid says something about
This is definitely in Goblet.
Okay.
Well, because it's talking about the Triwizard Tournament.
I know. Yeah, which is getting all my thoughts confused.
Oh man, I don't know, Derek. Your call. I mean,
the pure-blooded thing is, I think, the particularly important bit.
Okay. All right.
I understand what you were thinking, though.
Yeah, that's okay.
Question 17. Why did Hagrid and Madame Maxime fall out at the Yule Ball?
Okay.
Ready?
This one I feel like is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
He asks which of her parents was a giant.
Correct. He suggests that she was half giant. And she's like, no, I'm just 9 feet tall. Don't worry about
She's
it.
like, I've got the bigger bones.
I literally wrote, Hagrid suggested she was half giant. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that one of us was more right than the other, but like my words were closer.
I'm saying, obviously, we both got it right.
Sure. We'll go with that too. Whatever.
Question 18. What did Hagrid have his class study after Malfoy provoked Buckbeak?
I got this. I have comments about care of magical creature classes after we reveal.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Flobberworms.
Flobberworms is correct.
The thing about it is, like, it seems like maybe you'd spend a week on any given animal, but they're just like, hippogriffs on day 1, flobberworms for 9 months.
For way too
long. I feel like J.K. Rowling just runs out of animals for them to study, because...
I don't like. I think the problem is you have to. It's not that she runs out of ideas. I think that it has to be boring, and like there are certainly other very interesting creatures that are safe.
Yeah.
That they could have them study, but like you almost have to go in such the extreme opposite direction that the class is like intended to not be enjoyable because of Malfoy.
Right. I see. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Either way. Seems like you get to more than that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Question 19. Which of these creatures has Hagrid owned? Chimera, Demiguise, Acromantula, Manticore.
Hang on. Say that again. What's the actual question?
Which of these creatures has Hagrid owned?
Select all that apply.
Nope. Which?
I actually think that there are 2,
Really?
but I will turn.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Acromantula.
How do you make a blast-ended Scroot?
It is a fire crab and a chimera, yeah.
Oh, Manticore. Is it not a Manticore?
Oh. Well, you said...
Well, either way, Acromantula is the answer that the quiz is looking
correct.
for. But you're totally right. In order to be able to breed the blast-ended Scroots, you would have had to have had access, ostensibly, to...
To want to breed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
maybe didn't own it.
maybe you didn't own it, but I
Yeah.
mean, I thought that it was like sort of like a double layered question there. I was like, ooh, that is tricky.
Well, did it say Manticore and Chimera on
Those
it?
are both
Both
answers.
were options.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you don't really totally know the origin other than that it's a breeding between... I don't forget which one it is.
I can't remember either. Anyway,
Okay.
doesn't matter. We got it right.
And then that's the important thing. Question 20. Why did Hagrid tell Harry he was in Nocturne Alley in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Why did he tell him he was in Nocturne Alley?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Got to get some flesh-eating slug repellent.
Yeah, to get some flesh-eating slug repellent.
For the school characters.
No.
I thought the question was, why did Hagrid tell Harry he was in Nocturne Alley? And it's like, to tell him where he was at.
What are you doing in Nocturne Alley?
Alley. Why did you tell me that?
Because that's where you are.
You're here. I get it. Why was he Hagrid and not?
Yes.
I get it.
Sorry. Question 21. What was Hagrid's half-brother's name?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Grop.
Grop.
There
It
it
is
is.
correct.
Yeah. That was kind of a gimme, I think.
This thing
Well,
keeps happening to me where if you double tap the pen, it will transfer between
to
pen and
eraser.
eraser.
Oh.
And sometimes I'll shift the pen so that like the flat part is in a different spot on my hand and I'll keep switching to eraser and I'm like, what are you writing?
That's
why.
Technology.
Question 22. During his trip to recruit the giants, where did Hagrid have a disagreement with a vampire?
Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Like, how specific is this? Is this like a country or a city?
This is one of those things where I don't know the geography of the island at all. Like, I don't know where anything is.
Right.
Like, I have no spatial like awareness about like, oh, just south of London. I don't know. So if you have a guess, then I'll put an answer down. But otherwise, I would have to go multiple choice.
Let's go multiple choice.
Okay.
Let's see if I can jog something in my brain.
The answers are Vienna, Krakow, Minsk, Dijon.
Well, I had the wrong answer written down, so I don't know if this one's right, but it does ring a bell in my mind space. So
Mind
here we go.
space. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dijon.
I said Vienna.
The correct answer is the capital of Belarus, Minsk.
Oh, well, what do you know?
How about that?
We were both wrong. I don't know what happened in Dijon.
Question 23. How did Hagrid acquire his flying motorcycle?
This one seems easy.
3, 2, 1.
Young Sirius Black.
The correct answer is he stole it from a Death Eater. No. It's Sirius Black's.
I have comments.
Wrong.
Question 24. This is a select all that apply. Which of these creatures did Hagrid cover in his Care of Magical Creatures classes?
Oh boy.
Thestrals, pixies, nifflers, unicorns.
Okay, got it. Kaboom, kabam. There's I feel like there's a tricky one.
So that's obvious. I would argue that all of these creatures are covered.
You good? You drawing something?
No.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Thestrals, nifflers, and unicorns.
The correct answer is Thestrals, nifflers, and unicorns.
Yeah!
BS.
What?
It's Grubbly Plank that does the unicorns.
She starts, she leaves, Hagrid comes back, and I think there's a specific line in the book where Harry says, like, it turned out Hagrid knew just as much about unicorns as Professor Grubbly Plank.
But isn't it like this whole thing where Grubbly Plank is like showing them like a golden one because it's a younger one and like all the girls are able to approach it?
That happens.
So literally in this lesson is when
they just continue covering them for multiple lessons.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, that is just...
That was like a line. Yeah.
That is just...
Well, you got it right.
I didn't get it right.
Oh.
I didn't put unicorns.
It definitely...
I had Thestrals and Nifflers, because I remember... in Thestrals, I wasn't sure about because that is when Hagrid's gone for half the book.
Right.
And I was like, is that... Like, who is the one who teaches them about Thestrals?
It's Hagrid, yeah, because he comes back and that's his first lesson. And they're like, you shouldn't do that, Hagrid. They're going to be too dangerous for Umbridge. And he's like, nah, they're not dangerous.
Sure.
Yeah, typical. Also, there's another scene where, even though Harry's not in the class, he observes Hagrid teaching a different class about unicorns. Or he thinks it's unicorns because the boys are standing further away from whatever animal it is than the girls.
Oh, I'm massively irritated. That's 24.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Question 25. The final question. What song did Slughorn and Hagrid sing at Aragog's funeral?
My
I
goodness.
so badly want this to come to me.
Oh, do you? Yeah, me too. Me too. Hold on. I've got like a Harry Potter song stuck in my head, but it's not. I know it's not the right one.
Cauldron Full of Love.
Nope.
Nope.
That's not the one.
It's a
That's a good one.
Hey, probably not the one they sing.
That's one of my least favorite parts of the entire audiobook series read by Jim Dale is when he's singing Cauldron Full of Love
Yes.
in the background.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
annoying.
I'm sure that he thought it was annoying too.
I know. It's like, anytime I come across songs in like fantasy books, I'm always just like, and skip.
And
Look, that's a page I didn't have to read.
I would go multiple choice because I don't think I can
Okay,
pull the
let's do it.
specific title.
The answers are Odo the hero, Uric the oddball, possibly Uric the oddball, Uric, Beetle the bard, Emmerich the evil.
Okay, that's my guess. Brr, but none of these stood out to me at all. It's like, oh yeah.
Oh, it feels so personal right now.
It feels so personal.
It feels so personal. I've never been more outraged about missing a question in any of these Jay versus Ben quizzes ever.
That does not seem like that big a deal. Like, he definitely teaches them.
I'm so frustrated because
I always really like that because it's like this moment of like Hagrid is just as good. Like,
I
they always sort
know.
of treat him like he's not.
yeah. All right.
Well,
all right.
here we go.
3, 2, 1.
I said Odo.
Said Uric.
The correct answer is Odo the hero.
Woo!
Of course it
Coin
is.
flip.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm pretty sure that I lost.
But just in the last two, I think it was dead even the whole time. I think we missed all of the exact same questions.
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling the loss hard. I'm not pleased with how today has gone down. I was so excited about Hagrid too, because he's one of my absolute favorite characters.
I know, like we actually collect Hagrid toys.
yeah.
That's why we have so many here.
He's just such a just great, like, constant source of positivity.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in the book. So
For the most part.
For the most part.
Or like a big pain in their butts. Like,
Oh, yeah.
stop having dragons. Or giant spiders.
I'm just glad that he follows
Or
his dreams.
half giants, right? He always has the same opinion about everything.
Right.
Just, it's not that bad. And
Right.
Like, isn't it? Isn't it?
It's kind of the same way as Newt, though. Like, Newt understands creatures better than most people, and he knows that they're not dangerous. It's all a matter in how you handle them.
Yeah. Newt does, I think, a better job of actually handling them, though.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Newt is very talented.
Newt's very talented
Yes.
and can use magic in other ways, and Hagrid's just like, I'm big.
I'm big. It's fine.
Blasted and skirts are great.
And again, guys, you can get 15% off your entire order with free shipping by going to the link in the description down below and using promo code SCB. Definitely check it out. Oh my gosh. Well, I am dying to know how you guys did at home. It would not surprise me if many of you beat us today.
Yes, let us know what your scores were in the towel section down below.
Absolutely, absolutely. Other than that, if you guys would like to check out any of the other Jay versus Bens, we have an entire playlist that you could check out right here.
Probably more like right here.
Oh yeah, that's
There.
right. We moved it.
Yeah.
Because we have a box. We're inside of a box now,
We're
right?
inside of a box right now, so if you want to see the other Jay vs. Ben playlist, you can check here. If you want to see why Hagrid's wand is in his umbrella, you can check out this video right here.
Oh, that's a good one. Until next time.
Bye.